Big Z Reviews. Hi, my name's Brandon Zarzyczny, but you can call me Big Z. And today I'm doing another episode in my weight loss journey. And this time it is my 7th episode. And this is like around 2.5 years into my journey. And I'm like almost halfway to my goal weight. Like 25 pounds less than halfway probably, or something like that. But I think everything's going pretty well. I've lost more weight again. I'm doing pretty good. I know the last one, I hit 200 pounds total lost, and this time I am now currently in the 500's. And I mean, I don't know how many times like people have been excited and really happy to see a 5 as the first number on their scale, but for me, I was ecstatic. It happened like about a week ago now. But it's funny. I've been, of course, I've been swimming a lot and trying to watch what I eat and weightlifting. But if doing weightlifting with weight loss is not something I would probably recommend wholeheartedly, just because it is amazing for improving your body and improving your body composition and feeling better about yourself and just being stronger. But at the same time, it messes with your weight loss. But if you do weightlifting, you're increasing your muscles. You're getting heavier. You're adding muscle to your body, and also it's just like there's an aspect of swollenness. When the whole idea of building muscle, you kind of get micro tears in your muscles, and then to heal them, they kind of swells up. There's a lot of blood and stuff, and also while lifting, you get pumped, and that there's it feels like my weight loss usually comes in waves. Right now today I think I'm probably back slightly over 600 again. I'm probably 600 or 602 or something like that. But then when I take more rest days, I'll probably be back down below that. I'll have a new low probably, hopefully. Because I've been doing a lot of swimming lately and I'm watching what I'm eating. But it can be a little depressing. Not even depressing, but it can be a little of a letdown if you weigh yourself a lot. I try to weigh myself like every other day or so, and it's a little the number is going back up, huh? But at the same time, it's but you feel your muscles kind of feel swollen, and it's that okay, that's what it is. But it can be, I know the scale issue, and a lot of people have issues with scale. And I really don't I'm just usually because it's good to keep track of it with my weight with that, but still I see that and it's a little disheartening at times. But I mean, you see, I have here's the new weight loss amount of my total weight loss now, and then down here you see there's all these sort of peaks and valleys. That's all just when I'm swollen and I'm not swollen, swollen, not swollen, But I mean, at the same time, I think weightlifting has helped, with feeling better about my body and feeling stronger and feeling even if it makes everything, when you're stronger, it makes everything a little easier. Doing squats and deadlifts and losing weight, now it's a lot easier to stand up, especially if it's a lower seat. Before it would have been really difficult. Now it's a lot easier, But right now though, we've entered the time of extremely hot garage gym, because I mean I have a fan, but there's no if it's today it's 93, and I mean when it gets over to 90, sometimes I wait because tomorrow is not as hot, so I'll probably take the day off. But it's probably 105 to 110 in my garage right now. But I mean, I kind of like that, but it's kind of like I always my reward for lifting weights is swimming, you know. But I think the last time my video I had like hurt my elbow, and actually since then I haven't done bench press. Like instead, I started doing the JM press, I think it's called, and it's just like a modified version of the press, which is meant to strengthen your elbow joints. And like essentially, it's like a combination of a bench press and a skull crusher, which and I've been doing that instead. I still do a lot of other pressing motions on press day, but that I think has really helped my elbow. And it's like at a certain point, my elbow is now completely healed. I think I still have a little like soreness. I still like bone grinding in it. I think that's just what it is. But I like don't want to do bench press. So, like I feel like having a high bench isn't that like I'm not doing a competition or anything. So I'd rather have a healthy elbow. But you know I'm doing good with everything. Like I said, in my current weight, I've lost now. I think since the last one, yeah, I've lost 24 pounds more. So like my lowest before I started getting more swollen again was 596 pounds. So that's 224 pounds down. And you know what's funny? I slightly missed my anniversary for my first video. I think that was at like the end of June. I did my first weight loss video where I lost 50 pounds. And I think that's like, again, the weight loss has slowed down a little bit for me right now. But I still think it's, you know, I'm really happy with it, you know. I like 24 pounds is amazing to lose. Like I had a goal like at the beginning of summer, like at the beginning of when I opened the pool, I wanted to hit like my stretch goal, my like really tough goal I was trying to get was I was hoping to get 550 by my birthday at the end of September. And right now, June wasn't a bad month for weight loss, it wasn't great. And so it would be tough, it would be really tough to hit that because I'd have to lose like 45 pounds in like three months essentially. And I don't think I can do that. But I think that I know a safer goal, the secondary goal I had as more realistic was hitting 575 by my birthday. And that I definitely think I could do. And maybe a stretch goal for like by the time I close the pool in like early November would be to hit 550 by early November when I close the pool. Like that's my further reaching goal, which I mean it won't be easy, but I think I could do that. And I think that'd be amazing because I mean it's funny. I was trying to think about what. Like, it's tough to because I didn't have I didn't really weigh myself as I was gaining weight, like until I hit 710 pounds. And but I'm trying to remember like by how I feel and like shirt size and pant size and stuff, like compared to where I was. And I feel like right now I'm around where I was in my sophomore year in college, around that. But I know like I gained a lot of weight as a senior in high school and probably freshman in college. It's because like after I hurt my knee and stopped playing football. Like, so I feel like I stopped Weight Watchers, like that was before the football, but like my lowest when I was doing Weight Watchers before that football season was 350. And then like I know I probably in the high school I was probably back up higher than I was before I started Weight Watchers. So like 450 to 500. And then I probably like for freshman year of college I was probably like 500 to 550, I'd say. So I think now I'm around like sophomore in college, and that would be what, like almost 10 years ago now. But like that's actually a little more than that. But there's so I'm the lightest I've been in over 10 years, over a decade. It's the lightest I've been. I think it's tough. I don't know exactly, but I think, and it's tough too because I feel like I'm much stronger than I was. I mean, I'm not sure if I was as strong as I was when I played football, but different strengths. Like I've done a lot of the more stuff I've done in my garage is more bodybuilding stuff, and not as much functional strength. They're still functional, but it's like I'm not on the field, pushing sleds and shit like that. And I know in the weight training they didn't really want us to do any bicep stuff, but they didn't think it was really, it's kind of pointless for football. But there's I'm feeling good. I'm doing good. I feel like really great. I know it's tough to to compare, like when I'm doing it the right way. I'm doing it slow. It's bit by bit by bit. Like I said, it's taken me 2.5 years to get here. It's gonna take me at least another 2.5 years before I get close to my goal. Like my goal right now is like 320 pounds. I'm not sure exactly like where my weight will lay, but I know like I'm 6'5". I'm strong. I don't know like what my low will be, but that's like kind of my goal weight around there. That's also easy by saying 320 instead of like 300, is because that would be, I started out at 820, so that'd be 500 pounds lost. So like I said, I'm like 26 pounds away from halfway there, and like I said, I'm doing good. It's never easy, but now I'm that was funny, but like when you compare things to what you did back when I was heavy, like I know when I was at my heaviest, it was getting a little scary. But like walking from the car to the house, well, I was out of breath. I was really out of breath, and like when I remember like I had to mow my lawn, and it was like a 3-day ordeal. I would and now like I do it in one day. I do it in like an hour and a half, and it's like 2 miles walking. But like I'm fine. Like the only time though I need to take a break so I can take a Benadryl because I'm kind of allergic to grass. But like I remember like that it was back before, like I was worried about myself, like and it took me like 3 days to mow the lawn, like doing like an hour a day, and it was really hard, and it's not hard anymore. And it's so much stuff like that when you think back, like almost like you can't. It's tough to remember how difficult things were and how much easier they are now. But at the same time, it's like I'm at this point where I've lost more weight than most people have to. Like most people, when they've lost 224 pounds, they're done. They're done with their weight loss journey. Like I know some of the YouTuber I watch, the Obese to Beast. I think he lost like 180, 190 pounds or something like that. And I'm not trying to gatekeep anything. It's just like sometimes it feels weird. It feels like I'm so happy, but like if I tell people about that, it's like, oh, you've lost 225 pounds and you still look like that. Oh, it's sometimes it bothers me a little bit. But at the same time, like I'm so proud of myself, and I know it's not easy. I mean, it's been hard, but I mean, I've been doing it, and I know it's like I've continuing the intermittent fasting. Although like I said, I still do like the large coffee protein shake, like just with a MyProtein mocha whey isolate. Mixed with coffee and ice and low water. It's actually delicious iced coffee, and I'm still doing over a gallon of water a day. Like I usually I have like 3 of those types of protein shakes, and then it's one of water, and then depending on if I work out the day, I have another one of those. So like even more than a gallon of water. And like right now, like this for me the best time for weight loss is the summer when I can swim. And I do really think like putting the pool in saved my life, because back before I started to actually try to lose weight, like really hard, like 2 years ago, like when I got the pool, I was able to keep my weight under control a little. I was able to, even though I wasn't like changing what I ate, I still would lose weight every summer, and I would gain it back in the winter, but it kept me from getting too high. I think too high, 820. That's what I always say. Like, I mean, I don't think other people could have ever gotten to my weight. 825. That's such a big number. And usually, when you see people like that, they're bedridden, and I was not. I mean, I was not. I was far from healthy, but I was still getting around because I've always been strong, and I was able to carry my weight.
but like I can't help but think that, you know, my genetics must be shit, you know. But to even be able to gain that much weight, because most people wouldn't be able to do that, even if they tried as hard as they could. But you know, I'm fighting that, and I'm losing the weight. Again, though, it's just I, I sometimes I wish it would be faster, but I know that that's not important. There is no the time frame. You know, this is my life. This is not. I'm not trying to do some quick weight loss fad. I'm trying to lose weight, and the only way to lose weight is to continually be at a caloric deficit. And that would be my biggest advice to anyone that's trying to lose weight. Just find a way to be at a caloric deficit. Like, don't worry about fad thing. Don't worry about trying something quick to lose a bunch of weight in a month or two. You know, that it'll be so difficult to maintain, because if you're doing something, you have to ask yourself if you'd be okay with doing this for the rest of your life. And for me, I enjoy intermittent fasting. I know it wouldn't be for everyone. For everyone, it might be an issue. But for me, I do have a tendency to binge a little. But like, intermittent fasting kind of satisfies that binge, just because I don't eat anything. I only eat one meal a day, but it's a large meal, and it kind of satisfies me. The only thing I will say with intermittent fasting is, like, the biggest problem with it probably would be that it's easy to break it. So like, it's easy to have a bad day, because like, if you have a protein bar in after you wake up, it's like you're feeling like you're kind of really hungry. It's so easy. Well, I already broke my intermittent fasting. Might as well have this bag of chips. Yeah, might as well have this, like, it's easy, like, but at the same time, almost every kind of diet you do is easy to break. But you just have to take it day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. That's the thing. I mean, the weight I put on, I did not put on in a year. I put it on in 30 years. So if I'm going to lose it, I'm going to have to, it's going to take a long time to lose it right. And I'm doing it right. I'm doing it my own, but I'm doing it right. You know, and it's sometimes it's like right now I'm really trying. I'm like, it's easy sometimes to have snacks and shit like that, and to go off a little bit. And when I'm swimming, I can kind of get away with it, you know. If it's in the winter, like, it's tougher. Like, I know I'm fight with my weight more, but when I'm swimming, like that, yesterday I swam 150 laps. That's because it was like 95 yesterday. So I was like, I don't want to be in the garage. So instead of being in the garage for an hour and swimming for an hour and a half, I'm going to swim for 2.5 hours, or a little over 2.5 hours, something like that. I generally swim, like, I do like about a lap per minute. Like, I do a little less, but then if there are distractions and not so, like, backstrokes, I do, like, that's my break in between. Like I do some backstrokes to kind of give me some rest, and those are a little slower than a minute per lap. Like, it's a 40-foot pool, so I mean, like, that's like 2.5 miles, something like that I did yesterday. And like, that's, in my Apple Watch, it says like what I burned yesterday was like 4,000 to 5,000 calories or something like that. And I don't know if I believe that, but I mean, maybe half of that. But that's the thing. Like, if you want to lose weight, you have to be at a caloric deficit. You have to, day by day, you have to take in a little less than you burn off. And for everyone, that will be slightly different. Because, like, for me, I mean, like, I probably have to be more, like, I probably don't burn as much calories. But they say that, like, they guesstimate, like, about a pound of fat is around 3,500 food calories. So you have to, like, if you want to lose a pound a week, you have to find a way to either eat 500 calories less a day or move 500 calories more a day. And that's the thing is, like, when you think about that, it can be so easy for you to actually lose weight. Like, I mean, for my recommendation, you know, if you're trying to lose it, if you just have, if you drink full calorie sodas, switch to diet. That's it. That you might, depending on how much you drink, if you drink say like if you only drink one, like, bottle of Coke, a day, and that's like 250 calories or something like that. Like if you switched to Coke Zero, and then you maybe walked for like 10, 20 minutes, or even if you don't like walking, find something you enjoy doing. Like if you play music and dance around the living room to it for like 10 to 20 minutes, like and then you also cut something out of what you're taking in, you can lose a pound a week. It's that simple. But it's still like you have to. I think it's important to try to better ourselves. I feel like this is my life, and just my quality of life has been so much better ever since I've lost weight. But still, like I'm still heavy. I'm still very fat, and it's funny that right now my body is weird, just because. Like that's the thing. I'm okay with it. I'm happy with it. But again, like your body will go through changes. Like for me, every time, like usually I notice something, and then I notice like a couple of days later. Then if I'm not swollen, the weight will go down. But like I'll be laying in bed, and I'll just be like scratching my butt, and I was like, "There's loose skin on my butt." Like it's like, or like I scratch my leg, and I was like, "Oh, I feel my muscles." But right now I've lost a lot of weight, so I have extra skin, but there's still fat. So like everything is hanging lower, let's just say, But at the same time, it's funny. I like ever since middle school, like like back in the day when Under Armour was just starting to get popular, like. I went to Harder's, my local sports goods store, and I wanted like something to wear under my pads, like in the heat, so that was better than just a shirt or something. And I had found like an Under Armour shirt, and I was like, this is nice. This is like this kind of compresses everything, and it holds some of the fat down, prevents jiggling. It like makes it look a little more svelte, and it also prevents butt crackage. So ever since then, my entire life essentially when I went out, if I went out anywhere, I would wear some sort of undershirt, usually some sort of compression shirt. And it's funny, when I started losing weight, I stopped wearing them, but like recently. But it was partially because I didn't need as much, but at the same time, there's still more jiggling almost, but everything's flatter, so it's not as bad. But at the same time, I was like, all of my old compression shirts are no longer compression shirts. They hang off me like a really loose shirt. But actually, I still think I thought it might help because now I have everything's looser. It might help to compress it to make me look better. So I was actually able to buy Under Armour again instead of some weird off-brand for bigger people. But I bought an Under Armour shirt, and I wore that, and it's like, I think it really helps keep things tighter, But like, so but if I want, I could not go without it. But I do think that will probably be in my future, especially as I lose more weight. Like a compression shirt will really help when I have a lot of extra skin and less fat inside the extra skin. But that is years in the future, essentially. But the weird thing too about my body right now is that, like, I'm with lifting weights and probably with the swimming too. I feel like my shoulders are getting bigger and bigger, and then I have like my natural waist, like I said, like if you're very interested in like in HEMA or like armor, like a lot of the real old armor would end at your natural waist, like way above your belly button. That's like because that's where you bend essentially. But that's like my natural waist now is below 60 inches. Probably like 58, 56, something like that. I need to measure again. I don't measure as much as I probably should. That's a good way to keep, if you're worried about the scale, a good way to keep eye on your progress is measuring. But the only problem is it's tough when measuring when you have a lot of extra skin, a lot of fat, is like, do I tighten the fat or do I let it hang? But that's a very different number, But it's I feel like then my hips and my fupa and my spare tire, that's probably where I've lost the least amount of fat. But I still lost a lot. But it's like, I'm very wasp wasted right now.
Like I have like it goes whoop whoop whoop. And but you know that's what it is. I know it's funny. I think I've lost some weight again, but I won't know until I'm not swollen. But like just when I got out of the shower, like I noticed like just the fupa and all that fat was hanging more, and it looked like there was less in it. So I think, you know, it's I'm losing stuff there. It's just, you know, there's still, but the more I lose, I think I'm worried the more it's gonna hang. But I mean, still, I'm happy with the lost weight. I don't really give a shit about the loose skin and everything. You know, I'm okay with that as long as I'm healthier and I'm losing weight and getting better. But still, my body does look a little weird, you know. But I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm embrace the weird, you know. Although I'm not, I don't plan on going shirtless anytime soon. But it's still in public at least. But I'm still like when I look in the mirror, I'm proud of the muscles I've added. I'm proud of myself of all the weight I've lost, and I think that I really would recommend to do it. Like even like it's your life will be easier if you have less weight. No matter no matter how heavy you are, if you get a little healthier, your life will be better. And you have to figure out a way to do it for yourself because I mean I'm not a doctor. I'm not a weight loss expert except for my own weight loss. But you have to just figure out a way to take in slightly less calories and burn off slightly more calories. And if you do that, you will lose weight. You know, that's just it's thermodynamics. That's like, you know, that there is no magic thing. It's just burning off the calories. The other thing I'm not sure, I wish I knew more about, I need to study more about how it works. Because I said a lot of times I'll notice something different about me, but then it won't show up on the scale for a couple of days. I don't know if like the fat is, when it's used for energy, if the fat is broken down and then like you piss it out, I assume. So I'm just waiting for like to piss a lot of it out. But I'm not really sure how it exactly works. But I'm doing it. You know, it's slowly but surely I'm losing the weight. And that's probably one of the bigger ones. I think probably the biggest since I hit 710. That's like when that was like a big mark when I was feeling down on myself. Like when I hit there, going up to it, but then hitting it coming down was huge. This is another one. Being in the 500's is huge for me. It's a huge accomplishment, and I just want to keep going. You know, maybe in another year or two, I want to hit those 400's. And I mean, like so many times, like when I started the journey, I would dream about being 500 pounds. Although I'd also, you know, a lot of times when you dream, you more dream about the end goal. But like but that's such a big difference. I mean, that's an obese person. I have lost one whole obese person, obese male. You know, 224 pounds. Not very obese, but you know, that's I have another obese man inside of me that I need to lose, and I probably still be considered obese, but I would be okay with it, you know. But thanks for watching, and if you want to see more of me, you can subscribe down below, and maybe we'll see you next time. Hopefully around 575, maybe around my next video. Maybe we'll see. Thanks. But thanks for watching. 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 So thanks for watching. 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 And thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. And thanks for watching. And so thanks for watching. And if you want, thanks for watching. And if thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. If you want to see.